Well, you know me. You know I love the Olympics. I just found a really fun new website. Olympic medals per capita. We're going to explore this a little bit together. Olympic medals per capita. Grenada with 2 medals with a population of 112,000. 56,000 per medal. They are number 1 in medals per capita. Dominica and St. Lucia, all three Caribbean islands. Dominica, 67,000 per. St. Lucia is at 92,000 per. After that, a huge jump. New Zealand coming in fourth, the first major country, 20 medals for a population of 5.3 million. Bahrain, 4 medals in fifth place. Jamaica is in sixth. They have won this thing before. Cape Verde, seventh. Hungary, eighth. Australia, ninth. And Georgia, 10th. So Australia, Hungary, and New Zealand are the three big countries that cracked the top 10. Netherlands also just barely missing out. I wonder where the big countries are, though, like France and Great Britain. Great Britain comes in 24th with 65 medals for a population of 67.5 million. France, just barely more people than Britain and just one less medal. They're 25th. Canada, 38th with 27 medals. South Korea, 39. United States, there we are, 47th with 126 medals out of 335 million people. We're averaging 1 medal per 2.6 million, just better than Portugal and Spain, right in between them. You got to keep going way down to the very bottom. China's at 75th, 91 medals. They have 1 billion people. They're averaging 1 medal per 15.4 million. And India, the worst country at the Olympics officially, 6 medals, but with 1.4 billion people, India is averaging 1 medal per 234 million people. That is insane. Pakistan, this is funny. Pakistan, 1 medal for their 220 million. They're averaging 1 per 220 million. Same goes for Peru here, 1 per 32 million. That's crazy. That is crazy. 1 medal per 234 million for India. India has 6 times the amount of people in it as Pakistan. That means because they have 5 more medals. Wow. So we can actually look at the total count. Yes, all summer games, Finland actually is number 1. You can see Hungary, Sweden, and then the Bahamas in fourth, 13, with 1 medal per 27,000. So my question, though, is how do they come up with these total counts? Because this is per their current population. Finland used to have a bigger population. So did Hungary. So did Sweden. But if you're going off of current population, you'll see where does St. Lucia rank? I mean, they're not even on here. They're not on here yet. They only have 2 medals entirely. So I guess if you're looking at 2024 Paris, St. Lucia, 92,000. So in the all-time count, they should be right here. I guess they're actually not even that far. So this is all games, all summer. In summer, St. Lucia should be right here, next to Slovenia at 24. I guess they haven't updated that all yet, though. United States, 39th all time. Namibia. Look at that, Namibia. All the way down to the bottom. Look at this. Wow. So many countries. India, again, at the very bottom. 28 medals. 1 medal per 50 million people. That is crazy. Crazy. Virgin Islands, 30th. In the all-time games, Liechtenstein. 10 medals. 3,000. 1 per 3,000. What a run for Liechtenstein and Norway, Finland, and Sweden. It's all of the Norwegians, man. The Scandinavians. Scandinavia, 2, 3, and 4 in medals per capita. That's pretty cool. Let's go to gold medals per capita for 2024. Dominica again at number 1. St. Lucia number 2. 1 gold medal for each country. New Zealand again at 3, Bahrain 4, Slovenia, Netherlands at 15 gold medals, Georgia, Ireland, Norway, and Australia. Once again, the United States of America quite a bit behind, 34th with 40 gold medals, 1 gold medal per 8 million. And way down at the bottom, actually, congratulations, India, you're not on this list because they didn't actually win a single gold medal in these games. China, 51st, 40 gold medals, 1 per 35 million. So what does this tell you? It tells you the US is better than China per capita, but not better than most of the world. I wonder why. This one says weighted medals per capita. Okay, so they're weighting it. What are they doing? So you get, it looks like they're giving out 4 points for gold, 2 points for silver, and 1 point for a bronze. That's interesting. Because I keep saying it wrong. Dominica has 4 points with just 1 gold. St. Lucia has 6 points with 1 gold, 1 silver. Grenada has 2 points. Okay, that's interesting. See, personally, I would weight it on a 3-2-1 scale instead of a 4-2-1 scale. That's interesting that they have decided to give it out on a 4-2-1 scale. But again, Dominica coming in first, St. Lucia, Grenada, New Zealand, Bahrain, Georgia, Netherlands, Slovenia, Australia, Hungary. So it's essentially the same list. Jamaica falls because they only have 1 gold. Norway gets helped out. New Zealand gets helped out with their 10 golds. But it's essentially the same list. And again, you look down, United States, 46th with a score of 290. India still at the very bottom. And China, once again, coming in at 74th. So they get helped out just a tiny bit by this, but not that much. So weighted medal count doesn't change a whole lot. Weighted medals by GDP. Again, Dominica, St. Lucia, Grenada, Georgia, Kyrgyzstan in 5th. Uzbekistan coming in 6th. Jamaica, Kenya, Moldova, and Armenia. So it's a bit of a different list when you're looking at by GDP. And again, at the very bottom, Singapore now at the bottom. India is 2nd to last. And you can see China as at 62. United States coming in. Where is the United States? The United States is actually below China, 75th. So if you're talking GDP, United States is quite a ways behind. They're averaging 1 medal per, I guess, 52 GDP. I'm not an expert in finance. I couldn't tell you. I'm a sports guy. Ultimately, USA does win. And USA still is 3rd in population. Interesting. Pakistan starting to catch up. The unified team had 250 million. They did not do all that well. No, they did not. It's interesting that they still have Soviet Union there as well. Some of these African countries got to start picking up the pace, man. Nigeria, 8th highest population, and they don't win any medals. Bangladesh has a huge population. They don't barely win anything. Pakistan, India. I wonder when those countries are going to start winning a lot. Because I feel like they will, and I feel like when it happens, it's going to be like, it's going to really change the trajectory of the Olympic Games. Right? Because eventually India and Indonesia and Pakistan, Nigeria, Bangladesh, even further down the list, I mean, the Philippines are starting to win more. Vietnam with 97 million. I did not realize there was that many people in Vietnam. The DRC will start winning. Tanzania will start winning. Myanmar, Colombia, Kenya already is good. But a lot of these countries, man, countries that are 50 million plus people, they're going to start improving as they get better infrastructure, more money, more people. They're going to start improving. The competition is going to get harder and tougher. And I think you're going to see a lot less of US, Russia, Canada, China, Britain, France, Italy winning medals, and a lot more of these other countries because they're going to get better. They're coming. And that's cool. Personally, I think it's cool. I like there to be more parity in the world. Of course, I want the USA to be on top, but I do appreciate when other countries win, besides just the traditional powerhouses. So that's interesting. So overall, total medals per capita, Grenada winning, but for gold, it's Dominica. And again, if you go to the all-time, Liechtenstein, the best medals per capita. I wonder what it was in previously, like 2020, San Marino with 3 medals, 1 per 11,000. And if you go to all-time, but see, where are they? I don't see them there. So this is not updated. This, the all games is clearly not updated. They do have some of these countries that have only won a single medal, like Fiji, one medal. Is this gold? I don't even know. Fiji has more than one medal too. I know that. So that's interesting. This is not updated completely. I wonder how many games that it's not updated by. But either way, still fun to think about. Still fun to think about.